Hi everyone, Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Okay, another question from the Q&As, and this one is, sometimes some people talk about having ringing in their ears, especially at nighttime. Is that a sign of spiritual awakening, or is that something medical? So one of the things that we always have to say is definitely check out what's happening in your body from a medical standpoint. It is so worth it because sometimes ringing in the ears is a medical thing. There's other times though where the ringing in the ears is not medical, and sometimes if you rule out the medical, it kind of gives your mind more freedom to explore what it can be energetically speaking. So energetically speaking, a really cool thing about when you start hearing ringing, especially at nighttime, is when you are starting to recognize within your body in an auditory way higher frequency. And that's a really cool thing. That's giving you an indicator that your frequency is rising up and your body is going to accommodate it. You start to hear it first. And so sometimes what you can do when you start hearing that to see if you can make it go away, or essentially you want to kind of harmonize with it, is you can ask Spirit, who's there? What do you want? Can you take this ringing away so I can tell the difference? Or you can kind of sit with the energy, listen to it, and see if you can imagine your body increasing its frequency so you can match it. And if you do that, does it go away? Those are some ways you can play with the frequency, but essentially what you're hearing is a new frequency on your planet, and your ears are picking it up. Because remember, as you awaken your consciousness, your spirit will vibrate higher or vibrate faster. But then because you are a mind, body, and spirit incarnated here, your body has to also accommodate it. And that's when we talk about like spiritual awakening and ascension symptoms and all of those things. And so your mind and your consciousness may be vibrating higher, but your body has to catch up. So that's why sometimes too, your body will hear that ringing. But when you bring your body into it and you envision yourself, you can even envision your cells vibrating faster. Like if you listen to the tone you're hearing, imagine it like a speed, or imagine it like bubbling sparks or things like that, and envision your whole body aligning with that speed or that frequency. Then you may find you can turn it off. Now, the last thing that I want to say too is sometimes that tone that you're hearing is actually the vibrational frequency of one of your spirit guides or spirit in general. Sometimes you can pick it up that way. I know sometimes I'll hear ringing in my ear. Depending on how it feels in my body, I'll be like, oh, who's here? And I'll tune in, the ringing stops, and then spirit starts communicating. So that's why there's a value of saying, who's here? What's the message? What's going on? Because again, your body and your consciousness will start to pick up on that higher frequential nature now that you are more awakened. So it is a very, very cool sign. So something to consider. It's all frequency based. Definitely get it checked out though with your doctor just to make sure it's nothing else. And if it's nothing else, then you have a full-on blank canvas to explore your connection in spirit, and you may very well just be very, very much clairaudient, which is clear hearing. So after the frequencies, you may start hearing spirit saying, hello, how are you? Maybe they're singing songs, maybe you hear them laugh, all kinds of things. But it's a very cool thing. So thanks again for the question, and I will be back with more.